Play me some Pippin, man. Play me some Pippin, man.
What up, guys? It's NoChainzz, and I'm back for another commentary. And a lot of you guys like this Rick Moss series, so that's exactly why I'm so happy to bring this to you guys. And right here, you guys see I changed the settings a little bit. I'll be playing on 10-minute quarters, so we can get realistic stats and realistic play counts, like like more plays and fit in one game. And as you guys can see, it's on all Madden, and this is an explosive gameplay. So if you don't like amazing catches and record breaking, turn this video off right now. And I'm really excited to bring this gameplay to you. I was excited playing this. I hope you guys get excited as I was playing it for you watching it. And 10-minute quarters, you guys may say, of course you're gonna do good, it's 10-minute quarters. I mean, yeah, but it's not like I'm calling for the ball on every play. It's not like I get open on every play. It's just longer games with slow play speed. So I think it's a little bit more realistic. You can get more plays fit in, and more yards, more realistic scores, stuff like that, instead of 5-minute quarters. And but nonetheless, let's get into the gameplay. Peyton Manning dropping back to pass, going for Rick Moss, can't come up with that one. So we'll end up having a punt with our first possession of the game. Not a way we want to start this game off against the Texans. And Rick Moss catches this one over the middle for 5 yards. And this is the third straight playoff team we've played. We've played the Steelers, the Falcons, and now the Texans. So we play some great teams. But if you guys saw that route I just did, it required me going up, then cutting to the middle. Peyton Manning threw that prematurely. I say prematurely, and it ended up getting picked off by Trufant. But they end up scoring, so we're down 10-0 with 2 minutes left into the first quarter. And he hits me over the middle, and that's the theme of this game, really. I just keep doing these over the middle routes because I am a possession, or Rick Moss is a possession receiver. And that's how he gets utilized. But I go over the middle. This time it goes up over like 3 people and snatches that one out of the air for 45 yards on the day. His 4th reception. And that was a great catch. But here he's deep in his zone and takes the hit and catches that. Comes down with it over Trufant for his first touchdown of the game. So that puts him at about 60 yards and a touchdown as we cut the deficit from 10 to 3. That's not bad at all. So here we are. And he throws it to, I believe that was Tammy or Tam, and it gets picked off. I don't know what Peyton Manning was throwing to right there. But somebody's injured on the defense, and that's always good news. But I catch this one near the sideline for the first down, so 77 yards already. Just having an excellent day so far. And Peyton Manning not so much, but he is getting Rick Moss the ball. But Rick Moss, he's trying to go to Rick Moss on the sideline. Rick Moss didn't even call for it, but Daniel Manning picks it off, and we all knew he was going to run that one back. He's a return specialist, and we pretty much knew he was going to take that one back for 6. So we're down 24-7 in the second quarter, and Rick Moss extends this route and takes it to the middle, gets the reception, and that is 97 yards so far in this game for Rick Moss. And over the middle yet again, gets taken down around the 10 to put him over 100 yards on the day. So that's 9 receptions, 117 yards, and 1 touchdown. But we still are losing, and that is why. And Connor Barman picks off Peyton Manning again, and Rick Moss is going to chase him down to save the touchdown. But he's only delaying the inevitable because they're going to score anyway, because this offense is absolutely amazing on this game. But Rick Moss gets it thrown to him, and he snatches it but drops it. That was definitely a tough catch. I don't think Jerry Rice himself would have made that catch. Rick Moss catches this one over the middle, and he might be able to take this one for a few more yards. I was going to say take it all the way, but by that time he was already tackled. So 153 yards in the third quarter as we're down 31-7. This isn't looking too good right now. But Rick Moss is still going to do his best. So Rick Moss is going deep, and he snatches this one, and I hit the juke move. If I didn't do that juke move, I know I would have got a touchdown. So that puts him over 200 yards for the second time in his 3-game NFL career. So that's absolutely spectacular. So he catches this touchdown to bring our lead, not our lead, I wish we were leading by this much, but our deficit from 31-7 to 37-15 as they get the extra or the 2 points. And Rick Moss catches this one over 2 people. 14 receptions on the day in the third quarter, 242 yards. And that's a lot of yards right now. But he finally hit somebody else other than Rick Moss. Willis McGahee gets the 7-yard reception, gets low cut, and Rick Moss is running deep. And Peyton Manning finally throws that route correctly, but he can't quite get the touchdown. He has 268 yards on the day. That is just spectacular. But Peyton Manning on the play action hits Demaryius Thomas, stiff arms number 27. And we are only down by 10 points after they score off of that one. But Rick Moss snatches that one from that safety, and that is damn near 300 yards on the day in the third quarter. But I know I'm playing on 10-minute quarters, but who cares about the stats? Let's just talk about this comeback. But we're trying to get in the field goal range to tie this game up at 31 as we score a lot of unanswered points as Rick Moss catches this screen for about 4 yards. And Peyton Manning has thrown the ball 48 times so far today, and Rick Moss is closing in on the receptions record as well. But they can't connect on this third down, so we're going to end up trying to kick a field goal. And Matt Prater is going to make this one. Yep, he makes it. So we tie the game up at 31. We were down 31-7. That's one of the main reasons why I like 10-minute quarters. But Rick Moss on the double move gets number 23. I think that's Trufant. And can he take this one all the way? Yes, he does. The longest TD of his career because he doesn't have that speed. And there goes the record. 407 receiving yards, and that is the NFL record now held by Rick Moss. And he did that a lot in college. I know you guys remember that. But 2 minutes left. We have to get in field goal range, and we can win this game. That's all we have to do. And Rick Moss can't get a catch, or Demaryius Thomas drops that one. So that's not good. But Rick Moss is going across the middle, catches that one, tries to spin move, ends up getting the first down, goes past midfield into their territory with 1 minute and 40-something seconds left. But he's open again, catches that one. So all we have to do is run it a little bit and kick a field goal. But I believe that was the record as well for receptions. And we get the field goal, and we end up winning this game, coming all the way back from 31-7. 31-7. That is a crazy comeback. And Rick Moss breaks 2 records in this game, yards and receptions. And guess who held the reception record? I'll let you guys think for just a second, just a few seconds. A former Bronco. I'll give you just a few more seconds. It was Brandon Marshall. It was Brandon Marshall. So that means that somebody in Denver are training these wide receivers to be great. I don't know. I think, yeah, it was Jay Cutler who threw it to him, to the record to Brandon Marshall. But it was Peyton Manning to Rick Moss. Oh, man, that win felt great. We were down. I really thought we were going to lose. That's the reason why I like 10-minute quarters. But then again, I don't want to play on it because I don't want to be getting like 400 yards every game. I just had to take the game, or Rick Moss had to take the game into his own hands because we were down 31-7. And he did just that. 432 yards and 3 touchdowns. And if you take away all those yards, I would take just the receptions on the final drive to get us in field goal range to win that game. So if you're a Broncos fan right now, you have to be. You just have to be. You go 2-1 to start the season with a phenomenal rookie. The quarterback is playing decent, good enough to win, although he threw a lot of interceptions. But you have to be happy as a Denver Bronco fan. We played 3 straight playoff teams and got 2 wins. And here you see the tweets. The Broncos pulled it out, but I think the assist goes to the Texans. They did melt down in the second half. But I'm all over the front pages of these News Center articles. And Rick Moss is finally getting the recognition. I mean, he went early in the draft, even though he was snubbed for the Heisman last year after catching 60-plus touchdowns in 1 year. He was snubbed for the Heisman. But here are my goals, 42 receptions out of 65. And look at all these goals I reached in that one game. He had an absolutely phenomenal game. And I hope you guys enjoyed watching this record-breaking performance. I know my commentary could have been more, oh my God, Rick Moss, you know, like, but I'm not that kind of guy. I'm not the guy that's gonna be screaming in your ear the whole commentary. I just kind of chill, you know. You can relax, listen to my commentaries, you know what I'm saying, and get home from school or work. But anyway, here are the stats for the receivers in the league, and I will see you guys in the fourth.